What is going on, guys? Let me just fix this a little bit like that. We know how this goes. Let me get this chat up. It's a little lag there. Trying that. I did not prepare for this. Trying that YouTube live again. I thought I would jump on. It's been a while. Hopefully in the comments, I've got the chat open too. Like, let me know how this sounds. I caved in and I bought one of those. I bought one of the Yeti mics. So I'm seeing how that is going. Yeah, there we go. Whoops, I accidentally hit the mute button. But I thought I'd show you a haul because I started last video showing off a haul and I only showed about half of it because there was a lot of stuff. So I said, why not show the rest of it? Yeah, I'm trying to think what I can say. It's been a little bit. School's been hectic. Let me get this camera a little better. School's been hectic. Both of my jobs have been hectic. I mentioned last time that we were starting the podcast. That the first episode got released a couple weeks ago. The new episode comes out this week. So that's been real hectic because we've been launching all the social media and the Patreons, all that stuff for it. If you're interested in horror movies, I highly suggest check it out. Take a listen to a few of us gab on and talk about movies. It's called the It Slays podcast. It's on iTunes. It's on Spotify. It's on all that stuff. So it's not hard to find. But yeah, I've been mostly busy with that. Because it's a horror movie podcast, I have to watch a lot of movies and all that kind of jazz. So yeah, I thought why not test the new microphone out and do a haul because it's been a while. So let me just get a stack. Let me get a stack up here and we will go through it. So just like the other haul video that I posted last time, sorry, everything's falling. That's why my shocked face. This stuff's from BMV and Warehouse Sale. My shop had a warehouse sale this weekend that just passed. I didn't get a chance to go to it because I was working all weekend. But this is stuff from when was this from? January, perhaps. This stuff between December and January that I picked up. So yeah, I think all of this stuff, I'm just taking a look quickly. I think all this stuff I picked up for about 33 cents each. So I thought I would show off some. So we'll start with Captain America number 604 to keep my Captain run alive. This is Bruta Baker. I love this Falcon cover. I'm a huge Falcon fan. So I could not say no to that. Issue 605. Also featuring Nomad. This is all Bruta Baker run stuff. Issue 610. Tie in with the Heroic. I am assuming. I have not read this yet. 622. So the book, it's Bruta Baker, but the book has changed its name from Captain America to Captain America and Bucky. And that's yeah, you got kind of 3/4 of the invaders there. Make sure everything's working all right. Yes, it is. Then over Bucky all beat up there, the barbed wire. Love it. Issue 627. I don't know if that. Yeah, that was Brubaker. 627. Captain America and Bucky Brubaker has left this series. Then we go into Captain America issue number 10. This is Brubaker. I believe this is the next volume right after that one. Yeah, and you can see how old it is. They're promoting the first Avengers movie coming out May 4th. So a Falcon and Captain cover. I'm all for those fellas. And that's it for Captain. So then we'll get into X Factor issue 17. I pick these up when I see them for cheap. So this is the first appearance of the fourth horseman of the apocalypse. I think it was Apocalypse. No, not Apocalypse. Sorry. As you can see, I'm pretty tired. Yeah, it's the first appearance of the fourth horseman, and it's the first appearance of Richter, as well as the organization The Right. Is Richter... I don't know if I read this far in the X Factor. Is Richter perhaps the other name of the other horseman, like his actual name? I know he pops up in a bunch of other series. Who knows? But I picked it up. Sorry, my cat's like running around, but I don't think you'll see her today. I thought I'd show this off. I thought this was like kind of cool. I got this for Christmas from the wife's parents, and it is X-Men issue number 1, but it is Italian. They bought it in Italy. So the whole book is in Italian, everything. This is issue 0 for them, but I believe this is actually issue 1. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. They always get me cool, like foreign stuff. Then we have Wolverine, issue number 2 of the Origin. I saw this. It was 33 cents. I thought I'd pick it up. I know this series can go for quite a bit, so I thought I would pick it up for that price. I picked this up. This wasn't 33 cents. This was $3. But a first appearance in the bag. That is X-Men issue 4. This is the first appearance of Omega Red. I love the X-Men cartoon. I love that kind of 90s X-Men style. The Jay Lee style. Just hold on a second. I am going to... There we go. I just wanted to turn up the gain a little bit. I keep worrying that the mic is going to be too soft. So then we have... I picked this up for a BMV, and I picked it up, I believe, for $2. Luke Cage, Power Man, issue number 47. Yeah, great cover. It's a series I collect, so I'm knocking them out as I see them. Pick this up for $3 as well. I kept saying I get them all for 33 cents, but I forgot I had this stack from BMV in here. So I picked up Ghost Rider issue number 1. This is the first appearance in Origin of Ghost Rider number 2, Danny Ketch, and the first appearance of Death Watch. So yeah, I wasn't going to say no to a Danny Ketch first appearance. This kind of book, I wouldn't pay a lot of money for it, but I always like look for it when I'm in shops, and this one's usually missing out of the series. So I saw it. I said, why not pick it up for $3? And then, is that where I got that one? I think. Did I? Yes, it is. Sorry. I'm like, is that where I got it? This one, in January, I went home to visit family. So I actually stopped at a comic shop that I always stop at. It's like the only one in the Annapolis Valley. And I picked up a couple issues. I don't know if I showed them off last one, because I don't see yet in this pile ones I picked up. So who knows? But I picked up Daredevil issue 197. This is the first appearance of Yuruku Oama, I think is how you say her name. It's Lady Deathstrike before she's Lady Deathstrike. Daredevil, something when I see them cheap, I pick up. I have a pretty big run. I probably have, I don't know, like 100 and 150 or 150 Daredevils. So Frank Miller Daredevil, I picked this up for $2. So I wasn't going to say no to that. I keep saying that. I apologize. All right, let me get another stack out here. There we go. Supergirl issue 23. This was just a 33-cent pickup. I didn't have this one in the series, so I thought it was time to grab it. All righty. These next couple, until I tell you, I got for $1. So Supergirl issue number 2. I did when this came out. I wasn't pulling this series, so I'm picking up. Most of this stuff is dollar bin stuff anyway, but I collect anything Superman, so now I'm hitting the Supergirl. So issue number 2, issue number 3. I love that cover. Issue number 5, and this is the first appearance of Rain. I'm not caught up on the show, but I know Rain and Where I Am is like she's becoming Rain, and she's kind of the big villain for the season I'm on. Might be this season, I don't know. But I know like for a while on eBay, this issue was like, ooh, I wouldn't pay it. But yeah, I found it for $1, and I was like, okay, perfect. Issue number 7. And then a big jump to issue number 29. So this was part of the Red Daughter of Krypton story. I've only read, I didn't read Red Lanterns either, but when they Red Lantern crossed over with Green Lanterns for this, I did get a chance to check it out and see a little bit of her. I liked her as a Red Lantern. And then where did I get this? I got this home, actually. I got this home at the shop, same place I got the Daredevil, and I got this for $3. It's in very, very sexy shape, but I wouldn't say no, and the staples are still in it, if that counts for anything for the condition. But that is Green Lantern number 15. Great Sinestro cover, an early Silver Age Green Lantern. $3, you can't say no. And then the rest of these were dollar pickups. Retroactive Green Lantern. This one is the retroactive from 1970s. It has a bonus classic tale from the 70s. So Dennis O'Neil, Mike Grell. Issue number 15 of New 52 Green Lantern. I have almost this whole series. When it originally came out, I did not jump on to this series until Jeff Johns. Did he leave when I jumped on? He might have left when I jumped on. I jumped on like the issue he was leaving, that like issue 21, I think was it. So I kind of jumped on with Vendetti. So I pick these up cheap when I see them, and now I've got pretty much almost the whole series. And then I picked up the special oversized anniversary issue of issue number 20. I've been looking for this one. This is the first mention of Jessica Cruz. This is one that's kind of always picked out when I see it. $7.99 book price. So I jumped on. I remember when this came out, I jumped on right after this came out. So for $1, I'm okay with that. So awesome. And then these next books, let's just say, I hope you like Superman, because you are about to get some Superman. Let's see. Sorry, I did not. I'm reaching out of my box, pick them up. So these are all, I might just lie, say they're all from the warehouse. Most of them are. I didn't pay more than $1. Most of these I paid 33 cents for. So they're either 33 cents or $1. And just kind of run fillers to continue my action and Superman addiction. So we have issue 513 of Action. This one I know for a fact I paid $1 for because I got this at BMV. This is the first explained appearance of Hive. And then we got issues 523. This one was also $1. I remember picking this up at BMV. I love that cover. Kind of monsters cover. Now, the rest of these I definitely picked up for 33 cents. Issue 530 of Action. Great Brainiac cover. I love that cover. Issue 533. I'm going to stop saying Action because, like, the next whole bunch are Action. Issue 5, 2 Supermans going on here. The split decision, as it says. Issue 543. Issue 588. So we're getting into the Action Comics when they were kind of the John Byrne stuff, where he would feature other people. Sometimes Superman wouldn't even be in it, or he'd be a backstory. So Superman and Hawkman. Yeah. So that's pretty sweet. Just 1 second. My comics are falling over here. Issue number 597, Lois Lane and Lana Lang. So I love that cover. I also love that. I love the John Byrne signature at the bottom, and it's hard to see, but it says, "I guarantee that this scene does not appear in this issue." So I like that kind of play, because I know as comic book people, we always kind of complain, like, the covers are always amazing, but the artwork's nothing like the cover, or whatever happens on the cover never happens in the book. So I like that they're playing with that. Then we have issue 602 of Action. We've got Green Lantern featured on the cover here. And this is what I talked about when they did the weekly. So it says, plus Blackhawk, Wild Dog, Secret Six, Dead Man, and Superman. So you got mini stories from all of these characters or teams in this book. What's this, like a pop-up? Close. Then we have 605. This is a great Dead Man cover. I love this Dead Man cover. Issue 607, a Secret Six cover. I've actually never read any Secret Six. How is Secret Six? 608, another Green Lantern cover. I don't like this one as much, but to each his own. I do love this cover. Issue 609, Black Canary, premiering this week. I love that cover. Issue 610, we have another Dead Man cover. Issue 611, finally, Superman on Action cover. And then we're back to Green Lantern, issue 614 of Action Comics. And just when you thought my Action Comics was done, I'm going to pull out some more. So like I said before, I keep going back. I picked these up for 33 cents a piece. 649 Action. Issue 657. I love this cover. Kids, stop those toys. They're nothing but trouble. And I love this evil teddy bear. So I don't know. Is he facing the toy man in this? I don't know. I haven't read it. 664. Always great to see superheroes and dinosaurs. So a great dinosaur cover. 669. Issue 687. The Last Son of Krypton is back. This does include the poster as well as I think I have an alternate cover of this issue. A lot of these kind of covers, this was like a die cut. They sometimes wouldn't have a die cut or bagged or whatever. Whatever it is, I have all the covers of that. That was one I didn't have. We have 694. I love that blue, those blues and the shading. 703. We're in the 0 hour event. You can never say no to a sexy ass mullet like that, right? 713. I love that cover. 728. We've got rid of the mullet. Superman has decided he needed to get a haircut. So no mullet. 733. 740. It's really in small print down here. 740. And then a jump to 829. And then I picked up the Action Comics Annual number 9. This was when they did like the pulp heroes. So I think all the annuals for all the heroes, they got pulp like stuff. And this is pretty cool. Tales of the Unexpected. So kind of a horror Superman type deal. So that's all the action. Not the action of this video. That's a bad joke. I apologize. Now we're going to go to Superman. And I can't remember if I feel like some of those books in there I showed already, but I might show them again because I can't remember. So Superman Volume 2, I picked up issue 48. I think I'm only missing maybe 10 or 15 of the first like 200 of the run. So yeah. 78. This is another one. I think there's an alternate cover that I own. I just didn't own this one. 122. 124. I love this. We have Blue Devil mimicking the Action Comics number 1 cover. 127. 209. I love this. This is from the Brian Azzarello, Jim Lee run. And then Superman Volume 1. Why I showed Volume 2 first, no one knows. I picked this up for $3. Silver Age, $3. I'm not going to say no. Issue 175 is Superman. It's got writing on it. It's actually kind of funny. So this says Daily Planet, Lois Lane office, then a graffitied S. So when I originally saw this, I'm like, oh, that's weird. Like, because it kind of at a distance looks like it's supposed to be there, especially the S. And no, it was just like a kid or someone that drew on it. So congrats for making it not look totally shitty. But yeah, so $1.99 Silver Age soup. I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Then a huge jump, 434. So when it turns into the Adventures of Superman, this is the first appearance of Gangbuster, Jose Delagdo, I think is his name. Issue 469 of Adventures of Superman. I love that cover. I love the reds. 482. We got a Parasite cover. 485. Whoa. 485. Just a generic Superman breaking a wall. 498. This is from the funeral for a friend. So we got Superman laying dead there, a picture of him. 502, we have a Supergirl appearance and a Superboy. Boy meets girl. Then we have 510. We have a Bizarro cover, and it's kind of funny because of the camera, the way I'm looking at the camera. This is spelled right, but it's backwards. Just funny. 514. I love this cover. I always talk about it. I have a thing where the hero is holding people in their arms and they're crying. I love all those covers. The X-Men do it a bunch of times. Infinity Crisis, it's always Lois Lane. There's an issue. I just love covers like that. So happy about that. 518. 546. Annual number 3 of Adventures of Superman. 688. I love that cover as well. That's on, who is that? Andrew Robinson. So Robinson not only did the writing, he must have also done the cover because his signature is there. And then I picked up Adventures of Superman number 3. I've read this. I like this cover. I didn't pick this up either because I didn't jump on to Superman until New 52 Superman, and I jumped in when I did a writer change, so it probably would have been 20s, same as Green Lantern. But I didn't go into any of the other. I was pulling Superman in action, but I didn't do Adventures of Superman. I knew how it was set up. So this is just like one-shot stories, non-continuity. So, but they're cool. It's cool to see different writers, different artists give their ideas of Superman. So that's the end of Superman. I only have a handful of books here. And like I said, I can't remember if... I don't think I showed those off, but I think I showed this mini series off already. But I'll do it really quick if I didn't. I picked up for $3. I got the whole series of Superman versus Aliens, 1 of 4. So this is 1 of 4, 2 of 4, 3 of 4, and 4 of 4. Because I'm a sucker for Superman. I'm a sucker for Aliens. I think I showed that, though. I don't think I showed these yet. So I picked up Static, issue number 9. I already have his first appearance. I pick these up when I see them cheap. A big part of my collection is black writers, black artists, and black superheroes. So Milestone obviously kind of fit my craving for that. Then we have Static, issue number 14. We got a Superman appearance here for show, and an Icon appearance. Yeah, so we got lended some heroes. Issue 16 of Static. That's it for Static. Then I picked up Hardware, issue number 1. So this was pretty cool, still sealed in the bag. This is the first appearance of Hardware, as well as this was the first comic published by Milestone. So before, even though Static's kind of who everyone thinks of, this was the first comic they published at Milestone. So I was excited to get that. And then I picked up issue 16 as well. It opens up. So that's pretty cool. There's also a non-opening part of that. Then I picked up issue number 1, bagged, of Icon. So this is the first appearance of Icon, the first appearance of Rocket, and the first appearance of SHRED, which spells shred. So yeah, lots of first appearances for Milestone. I'm pretty happy to get it. I've got 3 more books to show off, and then I may come back to show off some more books pretty soon. I was thinking maybe this weekend. I picked up issue number 1 of Justice because I didn't have it. And I know there's multiple covers, so it's this cover of it. I like it. I love Alex Ross. I picked up Swamp Thing number 18. Scott Schneider, I jumped on when Souls jumped on. So I didn't have these early issues. I have a couple of them now. And then I also picked up, I started a new part of my collecting, which has been romance stuff, old romance covers, because I like how cheesy the covers are. It cracks me up. Yeah. So I picked up Young Romance, issue 205. I love these covers. I told you, Jerry, she's been making a play for you every time I turn my back. How sad. True, you don't deserve him. I just love them. Like the pop art style of them always cracks me up. So yeah, now on top of everything else I collect, I've got this. Count. What's good? What is good? I showed off all my books, but Count said hello, so I'm saying hello. I'm taking a break, Count. I'm taking a break from editing podcasts to finally not neglect my comic stuff. So I definitely showed off a stack today. And that's pretty much all I have to show off. I always do the like, share, comment. You guys already do that. What else do I have to say? Yeah, exactly. Catch it on the rewind. Lots of Superman. And yeah, it's a lot of Superman. But yeah, no, like I said, if you guys, like I know Count's probably already checked it out, but yeah, my shameless plug, if you're in the horror and the horror movies, we launched our horror podcast. It's called the It Slays Podcast. You can find it on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher. It's even in Alexa. You can tell your Alexa to find it. It's basically where you find your podcast. It's there. I have it uploaded like 8 million things. We uploaded it on YouTube, so there's a YouTube as well. But yeah, make sure to go check it out. The introduction episode's out now. The new episode drops this Sunday, and we are talking about It Follows, which is our first full movie review. So yeah, that's kind of been taking up all my time is watching these movies and writing notes and talking about it in this podcast. And then I edit everything and do all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's about all that's going on. Thank you for tuning in, Count. It's always a pleasure. I got to get at you because we got to get you on the podcast and then talk some noise about some horror movies. So, no grand spectacular finish. Thanks for tuning in. This ran a little longer than I thought it would, but it's always good to communicate with you guys. So as always, salute and keep on keeping on. Am I sure I want to end the stream? Yes.